Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay with the Gaian Congress, and I'm here today with Jan Kinsey. We've both been with the Gaian Fairy Congress for most of its existence, and we thought we would address the topic today because our theme this year is accessing our own inner wisdom with the help of our nature spirit allies. And the question has come up about the term like guides, allies, helping spirits, and also this idea of if we are all powerful beings, do we really need allies or guides? So anyway, I think Jan, how about if you start from the shamanic perspective? What does this relationship look like? How do you experience it?
This this is such a fascinating topic because I think with addressing looking at shamanism is something that's worldwide. You have people in Lapland, in Sami, in Indonesia, in the rainforest that work very similarly in that they have a lower world, a middle world, an upper world, and you have spirits that hang out that you can work with. You develop relationships with spirits in the lower world, middle world, and upper world. And this is common in all these different geographical regions. And they become these spirits, these shamans, women, men, they become more powerful, more adept at doing healing work, at giving guidance to their community, at helping people be fed, etc., by working with the spirits. And that might be full body trance mediumship. It might just be you're asking the helping spirit for advice. It's like, where do we hunt? Where do we get food? How do we help healing? How do you intermediate between the human village life and the spirit realm? How do you make sure that the people who died, they go to the right place? They don't get lost? How do you help with ghosts that are stuck or just energetic clearing? So those are kind of helping spirits. I mean, the shaman is working with these beings, and when you work with these beings, if they're animal spirits, you're bringing in a wisdom that you don't have as a human being. Like I'm not inherent wolf, but if I call in the wolf spirit, there's primitive power. I mean, I'm using primal. Let's use primal. There's a primal spirit, a primal intelligence that a wolf has that humans don't have. Or if a shaman works with an archangel, you're going to bring in a power and intelligence that is primal in an archangel, closer to whatever archangels do. It's beyond this one. And you can have, trees and plants that you work with, that you have developed a relationship with, that just really increases your ability to do good healing work and yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like in the human world, just having relationships, it helps you live longer, for one thing. But it gives you, it creates all these connections that you can draw on. So it's kind of this idea that no person is an island, that we don't exist in isolation. And so
That's good.
these helping spirits, allies, and it's a relationship. So there is give and take. That's not that they're all powerful or that you're all powerful, but coming together, you're greater than the sum of your parts. You each bring magic to the relationship, and yeah, it just opens doors that would not be available for a human alone. And also, and I think a lot of it is they just have a different perspective. It's just like when I call a friend, it's like, okay, this is what I'm going through right now. This is how I'm seeing it. What, can you give me a different perspective? Can you, and that's just so helpful. And our spirit allies can do the same from their viewpoint. So yeah, we found, I mean, I think both of us have been working with the spirit realms for a couple decades now. And it's just, I find it so helpful in knowing how to best live my life. Like what's the most appropriate direction for me at this time. It's yeah, really supportive. So I'm not giving up my power at all. I'm just
Yes.
yeah,
You're actually becoming more powerful.
yeah,
Like when I work, and it's, with Fairy Congress, we're working with the spirits of nature. How do we co-create? How do we communicate with the intelligences of nature? And that includes like the elementals. It includes the animals, the trees, the fairy, the fae, the dragons, the Sasquatch. When you start working with these beings, I can feel like I become like my energy field is bigger, and I've got more. There's like more. My intuitive skills really increase. Like, oh, I know what to do here.
hmm
Um,
yeah. And definitely I mean, that's from what I have read and heard, that's how most of indigenous wisdom came about. It's like that's how, like people in the Amazon, they knew ayahuasca, you combine it with this other herb because the plants told them.
yes,
And
because the plants told them.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And
So
I think that's kind of what we're about in one way
yeah.
with the Fairy Congress. I mean, we sound so innocent, but it's not. It's like,
Yeah,
this is like kind of revolutionary. Let's partner up with
yeah,
nature in all its forms, all its intelligences. I mean,
yeah,
nature is incredibly diverse and incredibly intelligent, if you can use that word, about like how does it know to do, like
yeah,
how do trees know to drop their leaves, at a certain
yeah.
time, like it's
Yeah,
intelligence. We
and
can partner.
there's some really interesting research coming out where they Monica Gagliano, I think her name is. She's in
Right, yeah.
Australia. Yeah, where she's working with pea plants and seeing how they navigate. They'll send shoots out towards water, but then what if you just have a recording of water? And it's like how do they seem to know, like I think there's something that's like if the water's in a pipe they'll still go that way, but if it's just a recording they won't. They know they somehow, yes, know how to navigate. So all right, well, this is all juicy, um yeah, information.
This,
And
this is why we do what we do.
yes. Yeah, exactly. This is what keeps us going. And there's just so much magic. I think that's the other thing is like in every day and every moment, because we're always in nature, the air you breathe, the water you drink, you're never separate, even if you're in a city. So it's great to know that there's always that magic available everywhere you are. Keeps your spirits up.
Yeah, we could continue this conversation for
I know, yes,
hours.
we
I
should.
think
Good. Yeah.
let's let's stop it there.
Yeah. So January 16th through 18th, 2026 is our upcoming Gaian Congress. And then there will be monthly workshops throughout the year, third Saturday of the month. So sign up for our newsletter. You can stay abreast of all that's going on. And we hope to see you. All right. Thanks so much.
Fantastic. Thank you, Lindsay, for everything you
All right.
do.
Yeah, you
Bye.
too.